Hello everybody, this is St. Charles. It is Sunday the 9th of March 2025. I'm going to start with crude light oil. And this is one which we said that, we thought Trump wanted a lower oil price, quite obviously, because that's good for his voters. And for me, we've sort of broken this key support here at 65.30. It's just sort of dropped below it, although it's sort of had a bit of a bounce the last couple of days. But for me, that has activated this blue box target down here at $60.20 down to $52.74. However, it's not one that I would be shorting. I certainly wouldn't be long on it either, because if I just switch to the weekly chart, I think that, we might see some sort of bounce at this 63 level. So it could be a bit of a bear trap. So it's just one to watch for now, see what's going to happen. It should be an interesting one to see. Next, what we're going to do is gold. And this is one which we've covered off many times. It sort of struggled to get a top of this box here, the blue box within the blue box at 2,948. For me, I'm still sort of expecting another leg higher, so I'm sort of expecting probably 3,000 before we get a bigger corrective move. But I'm not convinced that we're going to break that at the moment. I think we'll probably see a bit more downside, probably a bit more down here if we just get that to work, down to there, and then we go up. But wait and see how that one unfolds. So that is gold. Next one I'm going to do is rainbow rare earths. And this is one that we gave a blue box possible reversal zone down here at 10.5 down to 9.84, and we've hit that in Friday's trading. For me, rare earths are all in the sort of media at the moment. There's a lot of government scrambling around to get their various mineral deposits, and I don't think we're going to be down there for much longer. And for me, sort of break this high here at 13p should bring us up to 15 pence, up to 16.2, and possibly higher. I've got some bigger targets there at 19.45 to 22.4, and also a 27.1 to 32.5. But let's concentrate on the first target first. So that is rainbow rare earth. MACD is my next one. And this is one that we gave last week from the blue box, and said that the first target here would be the gap fill at 246, which it did during the week's trading, which is fantastic. But for me, it's sort of having a bit of a pullback. I think the moving averages are really just trying to catch up with things, and for me, I'm still expecting another push higher there. So even if we get to 3 pence, something like that, I think that's where MACD will be heading. There isn't enough trading here for me to give an accurate forecast, but I think we're sort of trade something like that, and then hopefully break this prior high and make a new high there, and head up to make a good corrective move and probably fill this gap. Is that already filled? It's already filled, isn't it? But I think probably an attack towards 3 pence level, but we shall wait and see how that one unfolds. CRCL is my next one. And this one here, it's that's had a placing recently at 0.16 pence. It's sort of had a bit of pullback during the week, and then it's bulls have stepped in, and we're sort of trading at 0.19 pence. For me, I'm still pretty keen on this one. I think break that 0.25 resistance, and we're going to be heading up to 0.29, up to 0.34 level, and longer term, I know there was noise coming out for the company that they wanted up to 1p, and that is visible on the chart. There's a possibility we could be trading up to 1.3 to 1.6 pence if they can drop the right news. But for me, let's concentrate on that first target first. So 0.3 to 0.35 pence, aren't we? So CRCL. GBP is my next one, and I've covered this one a few times, but for me, that's a really good reversal zone here at 0.158 to 0.1015. I'm just going to get the RSI up there. I know that there's a lot of negativity on the boards about what's happening, but the market is believing the story. This here, the RSI is rising. Okay, we're getting a lower low, but on a rising RSI, which is a good sign. We just need to break out, get some news, and try and fill that gap first at 0.28, and hopefully if we can smash that high, we'll be headed up to sort of 0.5 level. So that is GBP, well worth a look. There we go. ACO is my next one, and if I can get that up, and here we go. This one here, we said we gave that back here, didn't we? Said that we thought we'd be trading down to this 8.72 pence level, and indeed in Friday's trading we've hit that and we've broken into the box. For me, that should be a strong reversal zone, and I would expect a ride higher from there. We sort of want to hold above this 7.78 pence level, so we don't want to see a price action fall below there. And for me, hopefully we can break this prior high and head up to sort of 17 to 19.3 pence in that red box zone. Next one I'm going to do is IMM. And this one here, again, this isn't it's sort of a bit of a short-term reversal zone, so it's only from January. It's not a brilliant setup, but it is a setup nonetheless. And for me, if we can break and hold probably sort of above 6 pence, should hopefully give us 9.44 to 11.2 pence. So IMM, worth having a look, see what's going on there. That's a lot of bags, isn't it? Goodness me. There you go, so well worth a look. TRX is my next one. And this one here is another one in a strong reversal zone at 42.1 to 35.6. Don't want to see it drop below 33 pence. And if we can get the right balls behind it, we could be trading up to this red box zone target here at 83.2 to 94.6. It could go even higher than that. There's another red box, but for me, let's just concentrate on that first zone first and see what happens. But I think there's some really big TR1s in that, so worth doing some research, see what's going on. AXL is my next one, and this one here, another one that's in a sort of a good reversal zone there, but there is a bit of a caveat to that, is that there is another reversal zone down here. But if I just run through this one first, for me, 17.25. It's got some. Is it got RSI? It's got. It hasn't got any. It's got a bit of divergence there on the MACD, which isn't too bad. I tend to find a bit more divergence on MACD than RSI with these AIM listed shares. But for me, there is a possibility that it runs down to this red box here at 14.55. Hopefully this blue box here can hold, and we can get some bull power behind it, and we can make a ride higher. If we can break this prior high at 33.5, will bring us up to 43.9 to 51.2. So that is AXL. PRE is my next one, and just get that one up. Another one in a reversal zone, and that's a really good setup there for me. We've had a nice sort of 5 waves up, 1 2 3 4 5, and we've had a 1 2 3 reversal, and for me, if we should get at least a 3-wave bounce to the upside from there. So if I just get rid of those, we should get at least sort of a 1 2 3, but hopefully if we can get a sort of 4 or 5, break that prior high here. Just sort that out here at 32 pence to 32.5. Hold above that, should give us 39.1 to 44.6. PRE, worth doing some research. Triple E is my next one, and this one here is one which I thought we were going to ride down to this 4.45 pence level, but it isn't. It's a bit of a more complex correction than what I was expecting, and we've sort of broken out of this downward trend. We've had sort of 3 touches on that resistance line, and we've gone up to this little red box here, and what I'm probably expecting here, I don't know much about the company, but bit more probably upside, probably a tag back down to confirm the breakout, and hopefully break this prior high here at 14.5 pence. Should see us trading up to 19.2 to 22.9, probably higher, who knows. But Triple E, worth a look. UPL is my next one, and this is one where we've covered off. We gave this as a tip, sort of as a reversal back in a long while back in this blue box zone. And for me, we've now broken out of the blue box resistance. It's sort of done a backward test. That's absolutely fantastic. For me, initial target there is 2.15 to 2.5 pence. But, longer term, if you can sort of break above this sort of zone here, 4.5, hold above that, sorry, 4.7, should give us 5.6 to 6.88 pence. But obviously, first target first, and let's see where we go from there. Next one I'm going to do is Vactor, which has had an absolutely horrid week. We gave this one and we said that we didn't want to see a fall below this red line here at 38.2. It fell below, and for me, this one is really tricky because it literally could go anywhere. I've got a blue box reversal zone there that is tagged, so it's kind of completed the correction if that is the low, but indeed it could still go lower. It might not. It's a tricky one to call. So it's a bit of a shame, isn't it? They need to get some right news out. It's not a brilliant chart, I'll be honest. But, if they can drop the right news and, sort the funding out, hopefully it can be the start of a reversal, because that's been in a long-term sort of decline, sort of back from April 21. So, fingers crossed we can get a three-wave bounce, at least to the upside, and hopefully you can see that attack at a pound. But, Vector holders, I wish you all the best, and hopefully they can drop the right news. GKP is my next one, and let's have a look. This one here, I had that blue box here that I thought that we would head to, and it has. That was at 179 to 198.4 pence. And for me, I would normally say that I would expect a correction, but if I just flip to the weekly chart, I mean, there is a possibility here, if it could run on and sort of break and hold above 223 pence, would bring us up to this red box zone here at 273.4 to 334.8 pence. So still potentially all to play with GKP. RSG is my next and last one of the day. And this one here is the one where we gave, we gave this red box reversal zone, which we said we didn't think we were going to hit. And for me, bulls have sort of stepped in here. It's above its moving averages. It's looking good, and I think that that's going to run on and attack that gap at 33.4 pence. That would be my initial target for that one. Obviously, if it can break this prior high, we're talking 61 to 75 pence. But first targets first. I think 33.2 is going to be really good. So there you go. That's for me for this Sunday. Have a great day, everybody. See you again soon.